So over the last couple of years, what we've done is we've cleaned up. There have been 51 Great Gibraltar beach cleans in total, going each of the beaches or problem spots around the coastline. And it's made up of typically volunteers, people from members of the public that want to come up and help make a difference to this problem. It can also be businesses, or we've had social groups as well that have formed part of the cleanup. We've had all walks of life, which has been fantastic to see. And over the course of those 51 cleanups, the charity and the volunteers have helped to remove 2 tons of plastic. So that's been a great reduction in that. And we work alongside Metal Rock, who take responsibility for taking hold of that plastic that we've recovered and recycling it at the other end. So it's not that it's going to landfill at the end of that.
And this year things are slightly different amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. What's changed?
Well, obviously COVID and social distancing has come into the fray, and so we can't keep these cleans open to the public because we can sometimes get up to 60 people turning up to a single clean. So in order to control that, what the charity is doing is we're keeping it to a select few number of the charity's cohorts who are still coming down to continue this important work. So we keep the numbers down, we keep it to the same people, and then we're cleaning and sterilizing the equipment to make sure that there is no transfer of any of the virus should anyone come down with it.
And why is this so important to keep Gibraltar clean?
So with plastic in particular, it has a very long biodegradation time. In fact, some of the science says that it doesn't break down at all. It has a very, very grave impact on the marine life. And we've seen by now many members of the public would have seen the harrowing images of whales who have ingested plastic bags and meters and meters of plastic bags. Turtles, which also feed on jellyfish, they mistake plastic bags and plastic items for their prey, and they end up suffocating or choking on the items. And also all this plastic stuff breaks down into microplastic, which is plastic less than a half a millimeter in diameter. And there's a lot of evidence now, in fact scientific evidence now, that this microplastic is we are consuming the microplastic that we end up kind of discarding at the seashore. So by doing these cleans on a regular basis, we know that Gibraltar is a small section of the global coastline, but what we're trying to do is raise awareness to the problem and get people to act on that in order to try and reduce the impact.